Oh my God. The amount of times that I'll be like, yo, I'm like, yo, Doe, go left. And I'm going to go right. And so we'll both split off. And then I'll get somewhere thinking that me and Doey are going to like pincer some guys. And I start shooting by myself. And then I get down, then I get killed. And I'm like, yo, Doe, where were you? And he's like, oh, I was right there. And then when you show the camera, you could see him like sprinting to the area because he knows that I could go to the cam and see it. So like, sometimes you would catch people trying to do damage control. And it was so fucking ridiculous.
Another little topic I want to bring up, because we all game. We all play video games. Majority of people in the world play video games. Do you guys have what's your best and worst experience with online gaming throughout the years? Like, because everybody's played Call of Duty and everybody's been in the lobbies of Call of Duty, Modern Warfare and stuff. So like, what's your worst and best online gaming experience?
So we're pulling out obviously this is not going to be us just like talking about like this dude in chat, he kept using the N-word or anything like that, right? Because that's just like, I don't know, that's like the standard bad experience. I mean, that could be gaming, that could be
yeah. You can, it's like, you know, just full disclosure, like some words might be said that we don't approve of, but for the story part.
Okay, so we've got this game that we've been playing in a quarantine. It's called Golf with Your Friends. You guys looked at that one at all?
Mm-mm. I've heard of it.
It's a mini golf game basically. Like it's these like very complicated courses. There's a big like editor for like the communities. Like they put together these crazy maps, and it is a very frustrating game because you can turn on jumping and you can turn on ball collisions, so you can hit other people's balls.
Don't hit my balls.
And we usually play this after we've had a few drinks, and we'll have like at least like 4 or 5 of us going. And there have been several instances recently when we've played that where like someone has rage quit. They've just like gotten frustrated. We were doing this one map that was like this big like corkscrew. Like it started at the top, you corkscrewed all the way down, and then there was like a jump or something to get to like the hole. And like it was frustrating because like the ball wouldn't go all the way down. Well, I went all the way down, and then I just waited. And then this guy that we came with named Matt, he finally got it. He was frustrated because he was trying to like shortcut it or something. So he was on like 10 strokes already by this point. And he finally makes it all the way down, and I full power hit his ball and sent him all the way back up the corkscrew. And he did not even say anything in our chat. He just left. He just dropped from the Discord channel, quit the game, and we didn't hear from him for 24 hours.
That's fucked up.
Is that our Matt?
It is. So that group that we play games with recently, we have our own little like group chat, and it's the Matt chat, because we got our Matt, Spork Matt, and then we've got Derek, and then Derek's brother is also named Matt, and then I'm Mateo, which is technically Matt. So we got the Matt chat going.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, I would have probably broke a keyboard fucking with you. That sure would have got me mad for real.
I have definitely rage quit on that game before too. Just like some of those maps are frustrating, man. And like if you're really being a dick, you can just make it so much harder on other people.
I want to say online gaming is probably where I really became a pro shit talker. Like where I really found the true talent of fucking getting into people's skin and just fucking destroying them. Because it's like growing up as a kid in those lobbies, right? The lobbies are the best part because everybody's talking shit. Oh, bum ass this, bum ass that, bitch, your mama, da 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 da. And you're just like, all right, bro, bet that up. Keep that same energy when we're done with this lobby. Get in the game, fucking wreck them. Get back in the lobby, bum ass bitch, you can't fucking win a game, bitch ass, da 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 da. Just, I'm saying a lot of other words, but I'm not gonna throw them on here. But and they're like, "Fuck you, N-bomb, N-bomb, N-bomb." I'm like, not even black, you piece of shit, racist, bomb, 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 bomb. And it would be constant back and forth. And then next thing you know, it's like the whole room just separates. Now it's like all the whites versus all the minorities lobby now. So now we got like out of nowhere, my whole lobby or my whole side of the team were blacks and Hispanics. And then all the other guys on the side were like white or some shit. And every time you kill them, you can hear them talking shit. God damn it, he's fucking right here. And bro, I don't know. Call of Duty lobbies was bad. They brought out the worst on that. Everybody, shit talking. The funny one is that kind of scared me one time. Well, not really me. More so like it kind of freaked me out because it's like this guy's like, yo, you little fucking kid. You keep talking shit. I'm gonna fucking find your IP address and I'm gonna come to your fucking house and whoop your ass. Like you can't do shit. And then some other guy in the lobby was like, technically, they can't find your IP address and they can find out where you live at if he has that capability. I said, huh? Exit out of that lobby so fucking quick. Went into another lobby and started talking shit as a young kid. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to get fucking... But I don't know. That shit, it's fun. I love talking shit, and video games is definitely where I want to talk the most shit, especially if you're good at it. Like you can talk shit and back it up. That makes you the worst person in that lobby. The worst. Because not only can I just destroy you in conversation, I'm going to destroy you in a video game. It's just, I don't know. I like it.
I have one game that we all used to play that I feel like probably one of our best multiplayer experiences, but it brought out some of the most toxic arguments.
Oh my god.
The Last of Us multiplayer. Yo, that shit almost broke us up as friends. Like we cared about winning games so bad. Like, yo, we would over criticize each other. Why'd you go left? You're supposed to go right. I'm like, I didn't know.
Did I ever play that with you, or did I only play the Uncharted multiplayer?
I think you played the Uncharted.
I don't think you played Last.
I don't think I did the Last of Us multiplayer with you. No, because I was still working through the campaign, and I would listen to you guys play that game while I was working through the campaign.
Yeah, you were the last.
I came super late to Last of Us.
Me too. Yeah. I was super late too. These guys already beat the game and played multiplayer, and they're like, "Yo, you coming back to PS4? Buy this game." Da 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 da. All right, cool. And yeah, I fell in love with that game quick. And when we got the multiplayer, I'm pretty good at shooting games, like first person shooter, third. I'm pretty good at it. So, like Pucho had the IQ of Last of Us. Like he knew the little like stat or strats that you can do to ensure victory. So I would learn that off of him. And then Doughboy played the game longer than me, so Doughboy knew things too. But like I don't know, when I'm in the zone, I guess, or even Pucho, when he's in the zone, Pucho already expects people to do certain things. Like if he's down, someone lay cover fire, someone come and throw smoke and recover me, and let's move back, push back a little bit. And there was a couple of instances where Doughboy or Elian, another guy or Elian that we used to play with, they would just be little pet. They would just be too far back. And like if Pucho goes down, I don't have backup. Like at this point, I've got to continue laying fire down on these bastards. And Pucho's like, revive me. And those in the back, I can't. Pow, pow, pow. Hide behind the wall. I can't. Pow, pow. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm downing bitches. Hurry the fuck up. And then I'll go down and that's it. Once I die and Pucho's gone, I'm fucking tight. And Pucho's like, Pucho goes instantly. This is where and I know Pucho, because, oh man, Pucho does bring out the worst in people sometimes. He'll go into the camera and spectate to see what the fuck you doing. He would spectate Doughboy so fucking quick. He'd be like,
what the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing, Doughboy? And then I'll come in behind Pucho. Yeah, what the fuck are you doing back there, nigga? And then it was, when Doughboy would be so overwhelmed, he'll die because he doesn't know what the I don't know. Yo. Oh man, Last of Us was the worst, but I loved it.
That game was so toxic. Like it was so because it's like a tactical shooter. Yeah. It's like a tactical third person shooter. Tony's over here making all this gunplay, like making it sound like he's killing hordes of people. It's a 4v4 game. There's not that many enemies on the map, but it's just very like it's like it's a game where numbers matter. If it's a 2v1 situation, 99 times out of 100, the guys with the more numbers are going to win. So as soon as someone gets down, you lose the advantage. So it's like one of those hard punish games where like basically it's like a stalemate. And as soon as one person kind of finds that chink in the armor, like it's done. Then they'll just begin. They'll steamroll that little, and then once everybody respawns, it's like it's like a lot of these little matches, pretty much.
Yeah.
Where it's like you have encounters. Maybe 2-3 people die. Teams regroup with their guys after they respawn, and then they kind of keep rinsing and repeating. And it was just so fucking toxic. Like,
Yeah.
like, because it's just like if you don't do everything perfectly, everything goes the worst imaginable way. And it was just so frustrating. The arguments that would happen, the blaming, the lying. Oh my God. The amount of times that I'll be like, yo, I'm like, yo, Doe, go left. And I'm going to go right. And so we'll both split off. And then I'll get somewhere thinking that me and Doey are going to like pincer some guys. And I start shooting by myself. And then I get down, then I get killed. And I'm like, yo, Doe, where were you? And he's like, oh, I was right there. And then when you show the camera, you could see him like sprinting to the area because he knows that I could go to the cam and see it. So like sometimes you would catch people trying to do damage control. And it was so fucking ridiculous. And it was just... honestly, it was just night after night after night. The game is it was probably like my favorite online game that we played. It was so gratifying, like when you did well. But by the end of it, I remember one day I got so mad that I just said, you know what? This game is bringing the worst out in me. I uninstalled the game and I was like, you guys could keep playing. I'm not playing this anymore. And everybody was mad at me for like a week, but then we kind of became more happy with each other. Like, I feel like it's one of the smarter decisions that I made. I just sort of tabled the game. I was like, I'm not playing this anymore.
Because I'm aggressive. Like, if I know I can, if I could take down 2 people, my team can take out 1 person. Right, so I play a little aggressive, and it causes problems too, though, being too aggressive, because it's like if I go forward, Doughboy is not an aggressive guy. Doughboy is gonna be fucking. I don't want to die in this game because I can't come back. Like, no, though, fucking die for the win, buddy. Like, there's so many, like Overwatch too.
That shit used to piss me off.
I just be like, yo, we have like 7 lives left. Like, just die, but help me, just knock one down. We can get it, And then Alien too. Yo, you know what pissed me off the most is when Alien, like when we play Rocket League, right? That's another fucking game.
That's another. Oh my, it's so toxic.
Oh my God, that game used to get me so mad.
That's the most toxic game that I've played with y'all. That's the most toxic one that I actually played with y'all was Rocket League. Because honestly, like our Overwatch is pretty. It sometimes gets a little rough, but it's not as bad as I remember. Like when I heard y'all playing Last of Us or when we played Rocket League.
Oh man,
I hate it because it's like we'll all have turns, right? On rotation. So if Pucho's at field, he hits the ball first, and then if I'm in front of the goal, like there's the goalie and then there's the guys in front of the goal. So that person will go out for the second hit. So and then in rotation throughout the game, if someone's at goal and the middle guy hits and one's coming back, then the goalie goes out. I'm at goal, Pucho hits. Fucking Alien's coming back, so he should go to fucking goal. So as I'm gonna go, he hits a 360 spin, gets the 100% turbo boost in the right corner, and takes off the middle. I'm like, yo, I'm supposed to go. Like, what are you doing? You're fucking up the rotation. And then when he fucking whiffs or do something bad, and then Pucho's like, where the fuck are you, Tony? You're supposed to be pushing up. I'm like, bro, this fucking, I'll be sitting on like, yo, this fucking dick cut me off. So I stayed in the back just in case. And then there's times where I actually do it. The ball gets behind us and they score goals. And then now everybody's like, yo, why'd you leave the goal? I'll be like, yo.
The thing with Rocket League is you can always tell the person that is the most tight on a team because that person is watching every single goal replay from start to finish. They're not skipping that camera because they're looking to see like who fucked up, whose fault is this.
Pucho does that a lot.
I watch the replays a lot.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that I just suck at that game, and I just tell everybody like, yo, I'm not that good, so just be ready to be upset. But I go ape shit when I score.
Yeah, I actually think it's actually a good thing you say that because it kind of sets a tone. It's like, okay, Doey's trash at this game, so we're not trying to compete like we normally play games. And so then I come in with the mindset of just like, we're going to win some, we're going to lose some, but we're not really taking this seriously. And it kind of helps alleviate a lot of like that, like competitive, because I get super fucking competitive. Like I just want to win all the time. I hate losing.
Yo,
And when I lose, I want to know what did we do wrong? How can we improve? And like that's sort of what's always in my mind. Is like just iterating. How am I gonna get better? How am I gonna get better?
Mhm.
So when we set those tones, like, yo, this guy's not good at the game, so we're just playing for fun. It's very beneficial for me because I'm just like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I don't care then.
y'all can believe Pucho. About a minute and 50 left in that shit, and the game's on the line. He's gonna tighten the fuck up real fucking. That shit did become some friendly to hit the fucking ball. We gotta score. And it's like, oh, now we're being competitive, right? We can be joking. Oh, okay, but nah, there's gonna come a time where Pujo's gonna be like, he's gonna decide, this is fun, but I'm gonna fucking win this game. I'm not gonna fucking lose. Like,
I said it helps. I didn't say it's perfect. I said it helps alleviate. There's still a pressure there. I'm still competitive, especially once we're like 30 seconds from victory. It's like, Doey, all you got to do is get one fucking block, motherfucker. Do it. I don't care if you suck. Do it. Like, no.
remember that?
Yeah,
one,
it's very frustrating.
I remember that one epic fail. Like we were leading, and it was a couple seconds left in the game, and Dobo was at goal. Me and Pucho was trying to just keep the ball away from goal to draw out the time and win. The ball gets behind us, and the ball's going to Doughboy. And then I'm looking at the ball, Cam, and I'm watching Doughboy just do this. He's going back and forth. Pucho's like, just hit the ball. And I'm just watching Doughboy. I'm like, oh, he's gonna fuck this shit up. And the ball's coming perfect at him too. All he has to do is just jump up and hits it. This man,
I whip so hard.
the ball goes past him, and then he jumps up. What the fuck was that, though? And Pucho's like, what the fuck, nigga? He starts screaming, and then you look at the cam, and you just see this man doing this. Ball goes by, boom, 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 and he jumps away from the ball, and we go into overtime, and then we lose, and it's just like, yo, it just defeats you. It's like, fuck, man.
Yeah, my favorite moment of ours is when we're playing Battlefield 4. Doey, get in the car, Doey.
That shit got me
Doey
tight,
has
bro.
a habit of just doing other shit. We're all playing a game together, but he just be doing different shit. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He just be doing other shit.
Then
Man, do you know the one that's
Get in
worse
the car, Doey. Get in the car. There's a tank coming. Get in the car. I'm coming. But he's not fucking coming. He's just doing some other shit. So Tony's sitting there waiting for him to get in the car. Come on, Doe. I'm coming. And it's like 20 seconds pass before he actually starts coming.
I run up to
Doey gets like within an inch of jumping in the vehicle and the whole shit just fucking explodes. And Tony's like, God damn it, Doe.
I was tight because we're ready to go. We just got the M-Com station. It's time to go. I'm like, Doe, let's go. Pucho gets in. Doe, let's go. I'm coming. Meanwhile, I could see him. It's like 150 meters away or some shit like that. I'm coming. Doe, let's go. He gets to the door, and I just hear.
All I see is like a fire, a smoldering pile.
And I remember telling myself that is the last time I ever wait for Doe. I don't think I've ever waited for him ever again.
Yo, this nigga yelled out like a fucking anime character. God damn it, David!
I was tight, bro. I hate dying in Battlefield. Damn, man. That game gets me so on edge.
One of my favorites was we were playing Conquest in Battlefield Bad Company 2.
Oh,
and
such
me,
a good
Doey,
game.
and Tony, we capped this this area. And then Tony's like, all right, let's head out. And me and Doey were doing the thing where we're kind of like, scoping the area out, trying to find ammo, just sort of wasting time. And Tony's kind of getting desperate with us. And then finally, when we're like, all right, like 30 seconds later, all right, let's go. This fucking Jeep is fucking speeding into the area. And Tony turns to go and the fucking Jeep crashes him. And Tony's body like flops on the Jeep. And the guy just crashes Tony's body, like pins him to a wall. And me and David are just watching this, we're laughing.
They're
And
laughing.
Tony's so mad because he died waiting for us. It's just,
We were actually running back to him, and we see the car coming down the road. We were like, Tony, be careful! It pins him against the rock, and Tony's body.
this shit looks so fucking funny, man.
Like, bro, so many good memories and so many hateful ones, bro. It's just, oh man.
So I think Doey might be the only one that has some of these shared experiences with me in this particular game. But the game that is the worst for shit like this, because it's basically just ADHD, the game, Grand Theft Auto Online. Especially playing with Derek. If you remember playing with Derek, the second that Derek bought that stupid fucking grenade launcher and the rocket launcher, we never got anything done in that game again. Because like we'd be all loaded up for a mission, and that man would blow up every single car that we had. Everyone's personal vehicles just destroyed. Yeah, just on purpose.
Wow.
Just like
What
you give him
asshole.
you give him some sticky bombs and like a grenade launcher, and that game stopped. We stopped making any progress in that game.
That's terrible.
Sucks. What an asshole.
And
How
you
was
gotta
Red
pay
Dead
for
Online?
it.
Did you ever play it?
Red Dead is fun, man. Red Dead is bad for that shit too, because here's what you can do in Red Dead. You can lasso other people that are in your posse, and then you just drag them off their horse. It's an immediate stop. They're riding by you, you lasso them, they fall off their horse, and their body flops on the ground.
Oh, that's fucking, nah, I couldn't do that.
So,
I fuck around on the mission sometimes. I run knife only and just go and tackle the dudes and just stab them, and then tackle the next guy and stab him. That game is ridiculous.
Also, I mean, as much as we harp on Doughboy's video game tactics, Doughboy has come in the clutch multiple times on Battlefield, I must say. Like when it comes, because like when I'm in a heaps of, like there was there was a map that Pucho only loved, Hurt Locker we called it, but it was Operation Locker, and that was Pucho's like Cholte gameplay, and Cholte is a shotgun, it's a 12 gauge shotgun that he used to use all the time and fucking obliterate people. And I would always just run into I'll go ahead first with 6 people shooting at me, and I'll take some of them down, whatever, and I'll be there waiting for revive. Doughboy was a hell of a fucking medic at times. Pucho was probably one of the best ones, but Doughboy, I remember specifically that game was on the line, and Doughboy just, I don't know how, this motherfucker just doesn't shoot. He has the defibrillators in his hand. He's just running through a bunch of fucking like shots in this one little choke point. And I'm in the middle of the choke point, and he's just running. Bullets are just flying by him. And I could see him because the camera just shows you like who's coming. And he's just running. Man does like a slide. Bumps me, right? As soon as he bumps me, bring me back, he gets shot down. I fucking turn around with a Thuku. It's an M23. Boom! Killed 2 dudes that are in the hole. Turn around, revive him. Pucho comes through the fucking tunnel. Just blasting. We grabbed the fucking flag. And we won the fucking game. And I was just like, I was speechless because I was like, the one time Doughboy said, I am going to die. And he did it and we won the game. I was like, that's all. And we all said, like, yo, that's all we want you to do. It's just die.
now do this every fucking time.
Yeah. Just, and this is, damn, man, it's crazy because these memories, like, they would never fade. And it's just like, damn, this is, we shit on each other, but there's times where definitely everybody comes through in a clutch.
When Battlefield 6 comes out, we got to try to put some like content up. Like it'll be nice.
Yeah. When we drop our like another series, sub-series in the 1UP, like just like only strictly video game, like, Platinum Junkies, we'll definitely do like a let's play and just like record each other or do something like that in the future for sure.
As we're building out the 1UP cinematic universe.
Facts.
The 1UP cinematic universe, I like it. There's one more very short one I'm going to say. Things got a little heated around here, okay? When in the beginning of the pandemic, we were playing Monopoly online.
Oh my God.
That's all I gotta say, okay?
Oh my
It's
God.
the same game, so all the same fighting. It was toxic.
and
We're
we
playing
were
8 people, like 8 people. Or what's the max? Is it 6
It was
people in the
8. It was
Monopoly?
8.
7. I think it's 7 or 8,
Right. Oh, my God.
but all on house party at the same time.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. We were like on a video, like a FaceTime call, and all playing this Monopoly game. And it was just toxic. Everybody yelling at each other. And yeah, man, people are pieces of shit, yo. Like it sucks. It sucks to be winning the game. Like you're kind of doing the best. And then Jesus is just like, you know what? I'm about to lose. so I'm gonna sell all my things to Tony or whatever. And you're just like, why would you help him win? Like, just sell it back to the bank if that. And then basically people leave in spite, like, because they're mad, and they'll sell all their shit to other people so that they could win. And it's like, well, that shit is like not even
somewhere
cool.
somewhere along the way you wronged them, so now forever. That's it.
I'm
Yeah.
still
And
firing
it was
against
mostly
you.
Jesus and Doughboy teaming up too. That shit would get me
Yep.
sick.
Yep.
Cause I'll be like, yo, Jesus, you like, I'll give you whatever amount for that one property. Like,
Yo,
Doughboy doesn't need the
Easy.
property.
Yo, having Easy there was fucking amazing too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
Easy got obsessed with playing Monopoly.
Yeah, and then when you make a deal with somebody, everybody wants to chip in on the deal. Like, oh no, that's stupid. And then Pucho come with his nonsense shit. Well, in retrospect, that's not really a good deal because that's going to hurt you 7 moves later when you try to buy this.
That's what Pujo sounds like to you.
Yeah, when he does that shit. When he does that shit, I hate that shit. I'm like, yo, mind your fucking business, my nigga. Well, I'm making a deal here. Mind your business. Let me do my. He be like, oh no, it's on the airways. It's all good here. No, fuck out of here.
That's your rule. What?
When we're playing
Tony-
Monopoly, it's a mind your business contract. All right.
No.
Fuck out of here, yo.
You know what? I'm still not over Tony's stupid fucking Uno rules from when we were playing Uno in Florida.
Yo,
Where he's like puts down his entire hand. He's like, and that's game. It was like, no,
that is game. That is game.
He dumped his whole fucking hand. Like, you don't even know where his hand started and ended. He's like, fuck.
This thing said reverse, but then I'm gonna reverse back to myself.
2 reverses means it's my turn, right?
It's my turn again, and I'm gonna throw these wild cards out.
And then I hit you with the 4 skips. Skip you. Oh, it comes back to me. Reverse. There's certain games in life that would fuck up a relationship. Monopoly's like number 1. Uno's like number 2. Phase 10, spades, fucking dominoes. Yo, you know what's crazy is that when you're playing dominoes with people who play dominoes and you got a system, and the moment, like, throughout the game, you play 4 or 5 games. By the 6th game, if there's alcohol involved, you start hitting motherfuckers with that copy goose slam down. Bow! You slam that shit on the table, instantly tight. The person who's losing, be like, yo, don't be slamming hard on my table like that. Where a nigga get better, nigga, then you can slam that shit. And then when they win, they slam that shit and they look at you. And then now it's like you got a little bit of a hostility going on. I don't know, bro. I hate losing. I'm sorry. I can't lose to the stupid.
And that
shit.
domino slam hits different. Like, people like to throw their cards down, and the only drama involved in throwing a card down is that the card got thrown. When you slam a domino, them dominoes are like made out of a material that's fucking loud. And when they slam that shit's these motherfuckers are they think they're bringing down the law. A lot of times there is a lot of hype behind the slam, but there's no substance. All right?
No substance at all, but still, it's a good special effect that I like.
You mentioned Phase 10, man. Honestly, like the hurt feelings of Phase 10, that's one thing. But the fact that anyone has ever, like, I've had people tell me this so many times, like, hey, let's play a quick game of Phase 10. No such thing as a quick game of Phase 10.
Hell no.
I've played a 7-hour-long game of Phase 10 before because we like just kept getting past 2 different phases. Like, that game will suck your entire life away from you.
Yo,
don't do Phase 10, kids. Not even once.
You know what's crazy? I play Phase 10 with my mom and them at my mom's house. And I've noticed too. And shout out to friend of the show, also my sister's baby daddy, Milson.
My dog Milson.
My dog Millie Mill. This man is.
Look at that. That's Doey's first bathroom burger.
No, that's a second.
Cat's going too.
That's a second.
Oh, Cat did go. Okay.
He is very competitive as well. But he does it where he's like, oh, let's just, you guys want to play or whatever, And then he'll be like, he'll hit you with like little sneak attacks. Like, yeah, regular, we just play for fun, But then when he wins, he starts to try to stunt. And he tries to stunt and talk joke and be competitive. Now, okay, now we're
talking about in dominoes?
And anything, Connect Four, Jenga, and in Phase 10.
Some Haitian boys be playing dominoes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they can.
It's like a Caribbean thing,
It
too.
has to be. I don't know where. I think Puerto Ricans invented dominoes.
I doubt it, but yeah.
Brian was saying,
I
no,
don't think
it's
any
from
Puerto
the
Ricans
island of
invented anything.
Brian was saying some crazy story. Yeah, it's from the island close to Dominican Republic, but on the lower side, it wasn't.
That's what the domino. It came from Dominican.
Yeah. I see Brian saying that shit. And then,
yeah, go ahead.
but no, we'll play Phase 10, and I don't know what it was, but my mom, when she plays Phase 10, she gets the tightest. I get tight too, but she always like messes up in some way or form. So what I do to my mom, I hit her with the "you can't play" card, like the skip card, and I'll have like 4 of them. So before I end my turn, here you go again, mom. And she's behind me, so she like you know what I mean. So she can't play. Yo, I hit her one time with like 4 of them. My mom was tight. She was tight. And I'll just sit there and I'll just look at her and be like, "Skip you again."